So now I have with me Professor Shaji Kurian, Head of Organizational Behavior and HR at IFIM Business School, Bangalore. So how are you today?
Yeah. Thank you, and nice meeting you.
Absolutely. So nice meeting you too. So we were speaking about sustainability, and you represent a prestigious business school in India. So how do you see the connection between sustainability and education, the academics point of view? How do you bring that in? How do you bring sustainability, the theme, the concept into a university?
Very interesting question. In fact, most of the people talk about sustainability from a corporate angle. Sustainability, means that continuity of business or continuity of whatever you do. But I feel sustainability also can be a continuity of individual excellence. At IFIM Business School itself, we felt that sustainability of individual excellence faces a big challenge in the with the present generation of young talents. What happens, at the formation stage itself, we found that around only 30% of the students are fully engaged, and we found that around 50% are partially engaged, and the rest of those people are totally disengaged. Now you see that this engagement is the major part of your individual excellence in the corporate life which is going to come. Now to address this issue, every academicians were just wondering what we should do, that how to just enhance this engagement of the students. Okay, maybe to just what to do for the sustainability of individual excellence. Right. We came up at IFM Business School with few solutions which is working wonders. In fact, we thought about addressing this issue with some students initiatives called Shiksha Aadhar, then Safe Movement, and personality enhancement programs.
So these are some of the initiatives you as a business school have been taking in IFIM. So that's brilliant. So do you see any value addition? Like you said, about 50% are partially involved, 30% are more or less fully involved. So that 20%, do you see that there's a difference after initiating these certain programs amongst them?
See, in fact, we see a lot of changes, once we started with this program, because we give a, lot of positive, feedback from the company as such, and also from the students' side, and also we track the, the performance of the students after the placements and all, and it's a wonderful overall, result we see through these engagements. For example, now how do we do that actually? For example, now Shiksha Aadhar, we are creating a group of volunteers. As soon as the students join there, in addition to their academics, they need to adopt a group of poor students, and they take care of mentoring and developing those students for 2 years while they are at IFI. So in fact, what do they do is that they just support them with the teaching. In fact, every student after their sessions at IFIM, they go to the hostel. After that, every day they spend almost 2 hours teaching them, tutoring the students. Also, they pull in their own money, in fact, and buy books and just provide 360-degree support to those students whom they mentor. And that gives a lot of confidence to students. At the same time as the spirit of corporate social responsibility, or that responsibility is already embedded in the system. So I'm sure that this sort of a spirit is going to just do wonders for them, the time to come. In fact, we are just preparing themselves for just taking up the larger responsibilities to this, in the society. In fact, the same way, we have also a wonderful system called SAFE, Students Against Female Exploitation. That's another initiative. Any female employee in the vicinity of IFM Business School can just call up the number given by this students association, and any time of the night or day, any time, these people will just go there and just take care of those people, and just wherever they want, they will drop them and give any support. And also we have the personality enhancement program, which is uh, looking at mind, body, and soul. It is not about only academics. We also take care of yoga and other activities, as well as compulsory every day. Every student has to spend at least 1 hour compulsory in the gym, so that so many other activities, and this sort of a comprehensive programs, okay, will definitely just will enhance the students learning capabilities as well as the spirit of that individual excellence, right? Yeah.
So basically, the students you produce or the professionals your school produces completely all rounded. It's definitely a lot of value addition and a lot of things to take for Sri Lankan universities and schools as well, because clearly it's not just academics and it's not just learning, it's becoming a professional, it's becoming somebody sustainable, it's becoming somebody who is accountable for society. And I think that's a fantastic effort taken by the school. So we were talking about academics in the university's point of view. So if you are to share some thoughts on corporate point of view, what do you think corporates need to do to increase the sustainability or increase the management and in engagement amongst employees? What do you think they need to do?
Yeah, I feel the corporate is doing a good lot of activities right now, but still it can be just more what you call focus oriented. In fact, for example, in India, the government of India decided that 2% of the profit has to be mandatorily spent on CSR activities. But what happens is that most of the time, some of this corporate consider this as a PR activity. In fact, it has to go beyond that, and they need to also maybe not look at it as a PR activity, and rather than just maybe encourage even the individuals. And for example, the employees themselves can be motivated, just contribute back to the alma mater, or maybe for the society, or maybe from the village where they come from, and spread the good messages of the company, and also maybe contribute to that small fraternity there. That sort of a help, maybe a support from the organization to individual employee level also can work wonders, and that also the activities can be more scattered right now, because what is happening, major initiatives are happening only in the major cities, because unfortunately most of those big corporates are located in the big cities. So rather than only a group of people just gain the benefit, actually I think this result should go to every nook and corner of the country. So then, if these individual employees are being activated, if they can be activated, I think it will work wonders for the country altogether.
That's a very brilliant point stated, because like you said, you shouldn't take responsibility or social responsibility for the sake of doing it. It needs to come from within. So clearly, with schools bringing that in and inputting that into students, I think there's going to be a vast difference in the years to come. But having said that, the world is so competitive. It is definitely a profit crunching era that we are living in. So what are the challenges, in your opinion, that companies face when dealing with sustainability and, focusing on corporate social responsibility?
I think the company's challenge is that they are, maybe not, able to identify the right projects. In fact, I just come across many times. You come with a viable project, or which is, will just create such wonders to the society. In fact, maybe I think the society as such is also failing to give, or maybe go to the corporate with such viable at the same time, clear-cut projects, for a association or something like that. And at the same time, corporate also should look at that CSR is no more responsible. It's not a responsibility, but it's a commitment. Then I think it will work wonders in the time to come.
Definitely companies need to get into that. So it's a part of their breathing in and breathing out, giving back, for them to remain sustainable in the long run. Absolutely a pleasure to have you, sir. Thank you so much for sharing your thoughts. Thank you.